Hi, y'all. Take two. Let's talk about autism safe foods. As someone who is on the spectrum, I have safe foods. I had more safe foods as a young child, well into my early teens. Actually, well into my mid teens. And then over time, slowly, my palate, I could accept new foods. I could accept new tastes. But everything had to have similar consistencies or similar tastes. And because my parents kind of made food just kind of the same way every day, every night, every meal, every dinner, nothing was truly out of the ordinary unless we went out for food to somewhere that was new. But my parents were very much in the party of let's go to the same places over and over again and never go anywhere new. And it wasn't until I was in high school that we started kind of branching out and trying new places to eat at, but it wasn't very often. And even then, I would just stick to whatever was a safe food or closest to it, like Thai food or Chinese food or Indian food. I really just stuck to rice and bread and shrimp and prawns and anything fish. As a young child, my safe foods were definitely white rice with butter and salt. Yes. Very lukewarm cooked chicken with teriyaki sauce and whatever seasonings my mom added to it. Um, she called it stir fry, but she didn't add any vegetables into that chicken stir fry until like I was in high school. So, yeah. Swedish meatballs were definitely a safe food for me. I wasn't a big fan of meatloaf, but ketchup. Ketchup was definitely a safe food for me. I wasn't a big fan of steak. Mostly my parents liked their steaks very well done. And never again in my life will I eat flank steak because that got ruined for me. So, I like my steaks. I don't dip my steak in ketchup anymore, but if, we go out somewhere to eat, my husband and I, and we get a steak, which isn't very often, but we've been to Outback Steakhouse, and we've been to Longhorn Steakhouse, and we've been to a few other places, and I like my steak medium rare. I won't accept it anything less. Other foods that I really liked as a kid that were my safe foods that were just like, you put it in front of me, I would eat it. Mashed potatoes, instant. Green peas, but they had to be very specific green peas. They couldn't be from a can. They had to be frozen from a bag and then, done in the microwave in some warm water and in a bowl and then gently strained. And it had to be very specific little microwave, little glass bowls. They were very unique. They were like, they were like the size of a drink coaster. Okay, that was, these little mini bowls were the size of a drink coaster and only half an inch deep. So that's what I remember. And I just like the peas to be on the side. I also like green peas in my ramen. I didn't just like top ramen as a kid. I liked my top ramen with green peas in it. I didn't like broccoli as a kid, but I liked baby carrots. And from first grade onwards, I have always enjoyed red bell peppers sliced, whether they're cooked or they're raw, or grilled, or stir fried, or just, done in a frying pan on the stove with whatever the chicken of the night is that I do. That's really good. So stay tuned for part two because people usually don't get past this point.